Saigon's nightlife in 2025? It's wild, it's messy, and if you're not paying attention, it'll eat your wallet alive. The girly bars, still glowing. The red light scene, still breathing. But don't get it twisted. The game has changed. In this video, I'm giving you the real updates on the Hostess bar scene around Pasteur Street and the surrounding alleys in Ho Chi Minh City. What's gone, what's still standing, and what to absolutely avoid. If you're new here, I'm Lazy Nomad. I go where most tourists won't, and I show you what the travel blogs don't dare mention. Now listen, we're building a real community and you're invited. The VIP Telegram group is where we share uncensored tips, scam warnings, real-time updates, and all the insider knowledge we've collected over the years. Whether you're new to the scene or already deep in it, this is where we help each other stay sharp and stay safe. Links in the description. Come join us. All right, you're here for the truth. So let's dive into the real state of Saigon's girly bars in 2025. Let's go. Welcome to Lazy Nomad. You're the hardest working lazy explorer of Southeast Asia's night scene. We venture into the neon wilderness so you can enjoy the adventure from the comfort of your couch. From the electric avenues to the hidden corners of nightlife unknown, Lazy Nomad braves the buzzing streets and sultry sounds to bring you the most captivating walking tours and cultural deep dives. With a blend of humor, insight, and the occasional lazy detour, we're your authoritative guide to the nocturnal wonders of this vibrant region. Remember, in the world of Lazy Nomad, every night is an adventure waiting to be lazily explored. Our motto is, working tirelessly so you don't have to, unless it's to hit the subscribe button. So what are girly bars in Saigon? And how do they really compare to the wild nights you might have had in Bangkok or Pattaya? Yeah, they're often called hostess bars. But in Vietnam, it's a different beast. No pole dancing, no bikinis, no shaking it in neon thongs. And forget the whole bar fine setup. Vietnam plays it way more conservative than Thailand. You're not taking anyone home. Not legally, not officially, and definitely not through the bar. Here in Saigon, especially along Pasteur Street and its dim little alleys, it's all about the vibe. Girls sit with you, pour drinks, maybe challenge you to darts or pool. There's flirting, sure, but it all stays inside the four walls. The real business? Lady drinks and tips. That's it. New to all this? No worries. We've covered the full breakdown in earlier Lazy Nomad videos. From Thailand's go-go chaos to the true meaning of a lady drink. Check the links in the description for the deep dive. But today it's all about Saigon in 2025, where charm meets scam, and not every neon light is your friend. Let's dive into the Pasteur Street jungle, fresh updates and real talk. Time to pull back the velvet curtain and reveal the darker side of Saigon's girly bar game, where charm often hides a punch to your wallet. First rule of this nightlife jungle: every bar attracts vultures. Overcharged bills are the norm, not the exception. They'll sneak in mystery charges, fake drinks, and random service fees, especially when you're distracted. So always, always, check every line of that receipt. Don't let the neon blur fool you. Next, you'll get the VIP pitch, private experience, something special. But here's the real game. There's usually no show, no fun, just a couch, loud music, and a very real bill. And don't get me started on the fake champagne. They'll pour, smile, and swipe. Your card. You're buying overpriced bubbles with zero sparkle. Unless you're in on the setup, walk away. Next up, the tequila hustle. One of the oldest tricks in the book. A girl leans in, flirty smile, asks you to buy her a shot. Then another, and somehow, she's stone cold sober. Why? Because there's zero alcohol in those shots. Not a drop. It's probably Sprite or iced tea in a fancy glass. So unless you enjoy being played, either taste it yourself before she drinks it, or just skip the charade. Now let's talk plastic. Using a card in these bars? That's asking for trouble. They'll swipe you twice, charge your card by mistake, or quietly add a 3 to 5% card fee you didn't agree to, and they know drunk tourists won't notice. My rule: cash is king.
Cash is king. You ever hear that expression?
You can't be scammed twice with money you already handed over. Bottoms up? Try bottomless pit. They'll keep pouring as long as you keep nodding. And once you lose control, they take over. So slow down, sip smart. This isn't a race, it's a marathon. Stay sharp, or you'll get cleaned out before midnight. And finally, the girls. Yes, they're charming. Yes, they're pros. But don't forget, you're the customer. Set your boundaries early. Stick with one or two if you like. But when she starts suggesting shots for her friend, her sister, her birthday, her cat's birthday, just say no. And if the vibe turns pushy, get up and go. Simple as that. There's plenty of fish in this Pasteur aquarium. You don't need to feed the sharks. Stay smart, stay sharp, and don't let the glitter blind you. Because the deeper we go, the wilder it gets. All right, time to call out the real vultures. These bars aren't just pricey, they're repeat offenders. Names change, locations shift, but one thing stays the same: the crew, the tactics, and the hustle. If a place looks oddly familiar, there's probably a reason. First up, Sweet Candy and Lexi Bar. Both run by the same shady team, still lurking in the same sketchy alley. Notorious, known to every expat and even to local police. I've seen officers show up more than once with pissed-off customers. Expect aggressive girls, padded bills, sneaky card charges, and a hard sell from the moment you sit down. Oh, and if you're wondering why the hostesses look so flawless, let's just say, Sweet Candy has more than its fair share of ladyboys. Verdict: avoid at all costs. Next, Ardent and Bonita. They may look new, fresh name, fresh spot, but it's just the old Vixen and Celine crew in disguise. Same smiles, same traps. Yes, the girls are gorgeous, and they know it. That's their biggest weapon. You'll hear vague promises about a VIP experience or special fun, but what you'll get is an inflated bill and a headache. And if you push back, there are reports of guys being physically restrained. Some even made it onto Saigon news. If you value your peace or your passport, steer clear. Then there's Bunny Bar. Lots of girls, lots of smiles, and a VIP room that's a black hole for your wallet. That's their move. Get you in VIP, then load the table with inflated bottles and drinks you didn't ask for. You'll pay for every girl who swings by to say hi. Looks fun on the surface, but behind the glitter, it's just daylight robbery in the dark. You've been warned. Now let's be real. Every girly bar is built to make money off you. Lady drinks, flirty chats, it's all part of the game. But these spots, they take it to a whole new level. Same scams, same faces, same drama, over and over. Sure, you might get lucky, or you might get wrecked. So stay alert, trust your gut, and remember, even the nice bars can flip when they smell blood. All right, let's shift gears. After all those scammy setups and tourist traps, it's easy to think Saigon's nightlife is one big neon minefield. But don't worry, it's not all doom and neon gloom. There are still girly bars here that actually deliver what they promise. A good time, good company, and a bill that won't leave you feeling robbed. Now, fair warning, things have changed a bit. Some bars closed, some swapped names, some just lost the magic. Mirage, shut down, at least for now. Could come back, could stay gone. Time will tell. The Maze? Rebranded completely, new crew, new feel. And the clubhouse? Man, it used to have some spark, but lately, feels like it's just coasting. Nothing special anymore. But let's talk about the ones that are still worth your time. Places where I've had genuinely solid nights, and where you've got a decent shot at one too. First up, Kim's Tavern. If you've followed this channel for a while, you know I've talked about this one before. It's the oldest girly bar on this street, 14 years running, and there's a reason it's still here. The place has a laid-back, no-pressure vibe. Prices are fair, the girls are cool, not pushy, not fake, and if you want to just chill solo with a drink, they'll actually let you. No weird stares, no guilt trips. Now right next to it is Bar 22, run by the same crew. But here's the twist. These two are about to merge into one bigger space under the Kim's Tavern name. Next time you roll in, expect a new setup. Bigger, maybe better. Fingers crossed they keep the vibe. Then there's Girls Collection, right at the start of Pasteur Street. I keep coming back to this one for two reasons: the atmosphere and the women. The girls? Gorgeous, yeah. But more importantly, they're not on you like piranhas. You can actually have a drink, smoke a bit of shisha, and hold a real conversation without someone begging you to buy their sister a drink every 2 minutes. And good news, they're expanding. New space coming soon, and if they keep the same energy in the bigger spot, that'll be one to watch. Next are Snug Pub and W Lounge and Bar, both run by the same team. These two are like twin sisters with totally different personalities. Snug is the wild one, loud music, party crowd, shots flying. The W is more chill, soft lighting, slower pace, easier conversations. They've got one of the biggest lineups of girls in this area, and yeah, the girls are stunning. But fair warning, they can get pushy. You'll also get hit with a 3% card fee if you don't bring cash. So once again, say it with me.
Cash is king.
If you like a bit of chaos and you know how to keep control, Snug is your playground. If you want to sip and chat in peace, the W is your corner. Last one on my list, but not least, the Office. This one's kinda low-key, but over the last few years it's grown into a really decent spot. The prices, super reasonable, no sketchy charges, none of that surprise bottle service nonsense. I'm guessing that has a lot to do with the expat manager who got involved, someone who actually gets what customers want. The vibe is mellow, but every now and then they throw wild parties that totally flip the place. It's like showing up to a quiet cafe and suddenly it turns into a full send. Honestly, I respect that. So yeah, those are my current go-tos. They're not perfect, and let's be real, every night is different. Just because I had a blast doesn't guarantee you will too. But these bars, they've earned their stripes. They're not out here trying to bleed you dry from the moment you walk in. Just remember, this is still a business. You're not in some fairy tale romance. You're in a Hostess bar. So tip fair, drink smart, and keep your wits about you. Respect the game, but don't get played. And if you want to know how to really play it smart, well, stick around. So yeah, the scene in Saigon is shifting. Some spots vanish overnight, others pop up with a new name and the same old tricks. A few old faces got a fresh coat of paint. And the rules? They're changing fast. One night it's all good. The next you're dodging a scam before your drink even lands. That's just how it goes out here. If you really want to stay ahead of the game, not just on Pasteur but all across Southeast Asia, then don't stop here. Join the VIP Telegram group. That's where the real talk happens. No filters, no fluff. Just travelers, locals, and nightlife veterans sharing uncensored updates, scam alerts, and raw experiences in real time. Whether you're just planning your first trip or already deep in the scene, this group is your radar, the place to stay sharp, stay safe, and stay one step ahead. Links in the description. Come be part of it. If this video helped you out, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Let me know what's changed since your last night out, or what I should cover next. I read them all. Thanks for tagging along with Lazy Nomad. Until our paths cross again in the neon-lit streets of Southeast Asia, keep exploring, but always keep it lazy. Good night, and see you on the next adventure.